Is there anything else a patient would want to know or need to know, or you would commonly be asked by a patient in the initial stages of this?
Exactly how much is this going to cost me, right?
Right.
And I normally tell patients that it's what you want to invest in yourself. How do you want to feel about yourself, right? What quality of life you will want to have for yourself, and utilize that as a gauge to what you get from us. So most patients are okay with providing and spending the money to bring back a good quality of life. It's kind of like a pair of tires, right? If the tires are bald, you got to replace them at some point, right? If not, you can have some issues later on down the road. You're gonna get something that's going to last, that's going to provide a smooth ride, right? That's going to be safe, right? Or you can find the most inexpensive route.
Cut corners and suffer the liabilities.
Yeah. Similar to a denture,
right?
Right. That's kind of the road that most patients are in. Do I get a denture and pay this, or do I invest in my own life and pay this?
Well, I think we talked about that, and it was such an interesting thing. Some light turned on for me. When you're looking at a denture, you're immediately compromised. You could leave that thing behind it during your vacation. You're probably not going to bring it on your vacation because you're not wearing it because it's uncomfortable, you don't taste food, etc. You're not going into social settings because you're embarrassed, and you have to replace that denture every 5 or so years if you did in fact wear it. And you mentioned something to me, when people lay out what they have to lay out for a full mouth restoration, it's generally less than $1 a day for the rest of their life to have the perfect smile.
To add to that, I had a patient who, 29-year-old female, had some really bad teeth. And for about 4 to 5 years, she didn't go out on a single date. She didn't go to a restaurant, right? And we're talking to this patient about cost. And I would say 2 months after her treatment, she came back to me and said, we didn't charge her enough, right? She's back on social media. She has a Facebook page. She has an Instagram page. She's dating. She's happy. She's excited. You can't put a price tag on that, right? So yes, upfront initially, it is a cost upfront for us. It is a cost upfront for the patient to undergo this service, but long term is a negligible expense, right? We're talking less than $1 a day, right? And we guarantee our products. So if there's an issue between the time we perform treatment for the next 15, 20 years, we handle it.
Wow.
So it's pretty much a negligible expense for the patients, and most patients after the surgery, they're extremely happy, and the money they spent is not a problem. They're happy.
I've never heard one person say, it was a lot of money.
No.
Never out of their mouth.
No, I mean, to eat a steak, right? To eat an apple, to bite into a pear, to bite into a sandwich, right? That's what we're giving you. We're giving you the ability to do those things. We're giving you the ability to walk into a crowded restaurant and smile. We're giving you the ability to go to a family reunion and smile. And when someone says, wow, you look so, you're just glowing, right? It's something that's different about you. That's what we're giving you, right? So the cost is negligible for that. You can't put a price on a smile. It's priceless. You can't put a price on somebody being excited and happy to finally go to work and just talk.
Be confident.
Exactly. So you can't put a price on that. So cost is something that comes up all the time. And what we tell our patients is, these are the hundreds of testimonies that we have in patients who are in similar position that you are in. We show them on the screen. We even have them contact some of these patients so they can hear firsthand. Because coming from a doctor, it's different. But coming from another patient who's been through the process, who can say, hey, it's spend the money. It's negligible, right? You're going to be so excited that you've done it. That's what we're allowed to speak for ourselves and our office and our practice. And we utilize that so patients can understand that it's an investment into you. You're investing into yourself.